Hey Team Shuckle, what is up? Welcome back to the continuation of this Showdown series. It's Gravity Team, as you don't know, if you don't know already. Gravity, we've got the two Gravity over here, and we've got the Sand Team over here, and then we've got our two backups. As I've said before, I don't really like this team so much. I like the concept of it, but I don't like how we go about getting it. But it's been doing pretty well. I finally EV trained that Garchomp. I completely forgot about that. So looking at my opponent's team, you know, I've got a little bit of that Trick Roomy action, which not really. So I don't really know what you're doing, man. But I'm gonna start off with Sigilyph because Sigilyph is gonna be a good lead. And I'm thinking Garchomp because he's probably he's probably gonna start off with an Intimidate lead. So I'm gonna go for Gardevoir. But then that would leave me in a bad position. Alright, we're gonna try Garchomp, Sigilyph. I could protect with Garchomp and get a Tailwind up. And I think Gardevoir is gonna be pretty useful, and yeah, Ferrothorn. Alright, so let's try this out. Let's see how this does. He does start off with a Azumarill, which I'm pretty happy about. And Raichu, which again I'm really happy about. So I'm gonna Gravity here. I'm gonna go for Earthquake, simply because I feel like either the Azumarill is gonna protect, or go for Play Rough, or I don't really know actually. He could double attack me. Well, I'm gonna go for Earthquake anyway. He fakes out the Sigilyph, which I'm not happy about. But we do bring the Azumarill down to enough HP where it can, well, it can Belly Drum, which I'm hoping it does. He goes for Play Rough instead. I should have seen that coming. So I'm going to bring in Ferrothorn here. I'm going to get my Gravity up, I think. Do I still want Gravity? Do I have any reason for Gravity? Not really. Not really. Well, I do because of Ferrothorn. So I'm going to go for Gravity and then Power Whip on the Azumarill. He's probably going to Waterfall. No, he's not going to Waterfall. Okay, interesting. Gravity, Power Whip. Okay, that doesn't do a lot. I'm going to put you to sleep, and I'm going to Leech Seed the Scrafty. Although he's probably going to... whatever. I'm going to put the Pyroar to sleep because that thing can definitely take me out. And I'm going to Leech Seed the Scrafty. Then I'm probably, if he doesn't fake me out, because then I'm going to lose my Ferrothorn, then I'll have to obviously switch out into Gardevoir. But yeah, he does fake me out. Damn. Oh, but he doesn't attack my Ferrothorn, which is quite intriguing. Overheat doesn't miss, though. But I do have Focus Blast on this Gardevoir. So that's kind of fine by me, to be quite honest with you. I'm gonna lead. Well, obviously the Focus Blast won't miss. That's true. I'll just Power Whip the Scrafty. I don't really care. Focus Blast can't miss though, so that's kind of fine. And judging by the rest of his team, we're in a pretty solid position if we can get rid of this Pyroar with the Gravity still up. Although, ooh. Gardevoir doesn't outspeed that thing, so I'm gonna actually protect here. Because obviously Gardevoir cannot outspeed that Pyroar. So yeah, we're gonna need to protect that. He's thinking pretty hard. Actually, no, I think that's just that's actually just my connections. Showdown sometimes lags for me, which is really stupid. But because it says I have 120 seconds left, and I'm like, buddy. I input all my moves, so I don't know what you're talking about, but oh well. Oh well. Oh well. So he brings out the Raichu, which is kind of annoying. He's playing pretty well. I gotta say, he is playing very well. I'm trying to think how I could potentially... I mean, he could bring in the Scrafty here, but that would be a pretty stupid move. He'd bring in the Pyroar, probably. That's probably his best bet, to bring the Pyroar, because the Pyroar outspeeds Gardevoir unless he's not running max speed. He brings in the Scrafty. I don't really understand that move at all. So he's gonna fake me out. So I'm gonna protect, and I'm gonna Power Whip the Azumarill. This gives me a good opportunity to... I have one more turn left of gravity after this. So if I do kill the Azumarill, and he does fake out the Gardevoir, which he does, and I'm assuming he attacks the Gardevoir, that should be... Oh, it's not enough because I'm at -2. I'm gonna Moonblast, and... Damn it. I have to Moonblast the Azumarill, actually, and I'm gonna Leech Seed the Scrafty. Yeah, because I had to do that. I had to. Oh, but now I lose. Oh, man. I didn't think that that would actually take me out. And the gravity's back to normal. I mean, I could still try and win. It's possible, because there's no gravity, so... I'm going to Leech Seed the Pyroar, banking on an Overheat miss, which doesn't happen, so I'm going to say good game. I wonder where I am at the ladder. Good game. I'm not that high, so he's probably just working his way up. Because he outplayed me pretty much every turn that battle. I should have seen some of those switches. No, well, because not many people double switch in VGC. It's not really that normal. So it looks like we've got a Mega Gyarados here. I don't think he's gonna bring the Sand. I think I want to bring Sigilyph again, because Sigilyph does have Air Slash for these things. And Gardevoir might actually be a solid lead, and then Tyranitar and Garchomp in the back. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I like that lead. I do like that lead against this guy, because I think it would work the best. Obviously, I don't know for sure, but judging by what he has, you know, the only issue I would see would be the Gyarados. But I do have the Gardevoir for that. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't like Sigilyph. I've said that many times before. I don't like Sigilyph. But it has its uses, you know. It is Tailwind, which is so useful. But you know, that Hypnosis is really nice, never missing. Well, almost never missing. I think it's 100% accuracy. Yeah. So he does start off with Amoonguss, and he does start off with T-Tar. So I'm gonna go for Gravity, and I'm gonna go for Psychic on the Amoonguss. I think that should be enough. But actually, I think I'm going to go for Tailwind instead. No, I'm going to go for Gravity so I can put that thing to sleep. And I'm going to Psychic that. So I can put the Tyranitar to sleep and have a safe switch into my... or the Amoonguss to sleep, because that would just be beautiful retribution. But at that point, I would just go for Air Slash. So he switches out here. We get the Psychic. It's not enough. Who are you sporing? You're sporing the Gardevoir, so okay, good. I'm actually pretty happy about that. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put the Amoonguss to sleep. No, actually, I could probably take it out with an Air Slash. I'm going to go for an Air Slash. I'm not that far off from Gardevoir, only about 40 points. That should be more than enough to take that out. And I think I'm going to bring in Tyranitar here. So you outspeed and you get that. That's good, but not terrible. I could have brought in Garchomp there, but, you know, Gardevoir does outspeed. So I am going to... You're probably going to go for Thunderbolt, so I'm going to bring in Garchomp here. And I'm going to go for... I want to say Rock Slide or Blizzard. Blizzard's not going to do too much to Tyranitar, but it will do a decent chunk. No, I'm going to go for Rock Slide because it's Stab. Duh. So I'm hoping you Thunderbolt me again, so I can bring in that. And then, you know, obviously Garchomp's a little bit faster. So no, we're going to bring in Zapdos here. And you're going to Mega Evolve. You're going to Dragon Dance. That's not good. We do get the Rock Slide off. That does a sheet ton of damage. I'm going to Mega Evolve. I'm going to go for Earthquake, because that should take that out. And then I'm going to go for Blizzard, because I think my Tyranitar should survive. Should. I don't have I don't have Shuka, but I have a decent amount of defense, so we'll see. He goes for Protect. That's fine. Don't flinch me. Don't flinch me. Doesn't flinch me. Okay, it does take out my Tyranitar, but it takes out his Tyranitar too, so I'm totally fine with that. But we're out of sand. So he has the Gardevoir left. I'm going to bring in my Sigilyph. And I'm going to Protect and Tailwind. I could Hypnosis, but I only have 1 turn left of Gravity, so I'd rather not. And I have to basically live on that Gardevoir in order to win. I know, like, that was such an obvious play, and I probably could have just not done that. But he does have HP Ice, so it's not, you know, terrible. Everything does go out there, though. So I'm going to go for Earthquake, and I am going to Moonblast the Zapdos. So you're going to HP Ice me. I should not survive that. Okay. And I'm pretty much dead here, so I'm gonna Moonblast that. And Joe the Pro is here. He said no amount of gravity can make Mega Garchomp better. You missed that video where I swept 2 teams in a row without any EVs on my Garchomp. Huh. Alright, so thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I hope to see you guys at the next episode. Peace.